I'll call the regular meeting of the Board of Public Works to order on March 2nd, 2021. First up, we have messages from board members. Do we have any messages from the board today?
I just want to say now that the snow is gone, has melted, and has been plowed away, thanks to the crews for being out filling potholes, many potholes after a winter of freezing and thawing. Thank you all.
Yep,
And
exactly.
I just want to express my thanks to the sanitation crews who had an extra rigorous round following the snow as well, and for trying to make everything work for everybody who had maybe slightly fuller carts than normal. I'm sure that's an understatement, Adam, but I just want to express my thanks.
Yes, I'll just make a quick note here about that, Kyla. We really tried to make sure we worked with folks to let them know that we were getting extra from the week we missed and such, a few a day that we missed. And I'm waiting on the tonnage report, but it was almost, the final results aren't in yet. I haven't gotten them from Maria, but I know it was almost a double week of volume. So on the solid waste side, so.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, makes sense.
Thanks to everybody.
All righty, thank you. Next up, we have petitions and remonstrances. This is an opportunity if anyone has any public comment about anything that's not on the agenda tonight. Does anyone have any public comment on anything not on the agenda?
Get unmuted. I
go.
don't see any raised hands or any chat functions for any public comment for items not on the agenda.
Okay, thank you. Next up is the consent agenda. On the consent agenda, we have the approval of minutes from the February 16th, 2021 meeting. We have approved renewal of service agreement with Indiana Door and Hardware. We have approved renewal of CE Solutions, Inc., approved service agreement with Ann Chris LLC, approved renewal of service agreement with Kone Inc., and approval of payroll. Is there anything that needs to be removed from the consent agenda? Doesn't look like it. Any comments from the board or questions on the consent agenda?
No.
Any public comment on the consent agenda? Seeing none.
Yeah, I don't see any.
Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
And I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion passes. Next up, we have new business. First up is approve the change order number 9 for the West 17th Street reconstruction project.
Good evening, Matt Smethers with the Engineering Department. Change order number 9 is for 2 additional concrete driveway approaches, additional traffic control signage rental that was due to the utility delays, and additional nursery sod where we were over on our estimate for the project. This change order would result in an increase to the contract of $15,031.20. The project is TIF funded and the city will be reimbursed through an NDOT interlocal agreement. The change order was approved by the Redevelopment Commission at their meeting last night, and staff has reviewed the change order and would recommend approval.
Great, thank you. Any questions from the board?
No, I don't have a question.
Okay, any public comment?
Nope, I don't see anything.
Nope, okay. Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve change order number 9 for the West 17th Street reconstruction project.
And I second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Motion passes. Thank you. Next up is approved public improvements bond for the Trinitas development at 1550 North Arlington Park Drive.
Hi, Patrick Durkis, the Engineering Department. Here to present on the Trinitas bond Trinitas is requesting approval for the public improvement bond for West 17th Street PUD. Final plat was approved by the plat committee on 2/8/2021. Bond covers the cost of all public improvements for this development, including street trees, sidewalks, multi-use path, public streets, storm sewer, sanitary sewer, and water lines. The bond estimate was reviewed and approved by engineering department staff at a value of $4,063,802.52. Staff recommends approval of the bond. And if there are any questions, Kimberly Hansen with Trinitas, I believe, is on this call, and a representative from Bynum Faneuil, who was the designer for the project.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Any public comment tonight? Seeing none. Do we have a motion?
I move that
I
we
move-
approve public improvements bond for Trinitas Development at 1550 North Arlington Park Drive.
And I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you. Next up, we have staff reports and other business.
Nothing major for a staff report today. Just want to thank crews again for all the hard work last week, and so that quite a busy week over the last couple, but we're starting to get into hopefully no more winter weather events and into a nice easy spring. But we've got lots of crews out patching potholes right now, and so just trying to keep after that. And that's all I have to really report today. Oh, get your shot for vaccines if you can. I'll report that.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam. Next up is approval of claims. Are there any questions from the board on claims? Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve claims in the amount of $4,818,615.49.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. And looks like there's nothing else, so I will call for adjournment. Quick meeting tonight.
It was 5 minutes, 8 minutes. Adam, I have had both of my jabs for my vaccine, so as the
Great.
Brits call it. So I'm finished with that. Yes. thank you.
Awesome.
That's
Great.
awesome, Beth.
That's
All right.
I,
everyone, have a great
volunteer-
evening. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Good night. See you in a couple weeks.